Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, this is Charlie, here for a reaction, and today we are reacting to Doctor Who Season 3 Episode 1. Now, where we last left off, Charlie, was where?
It was the Christmas special, was it?
Yep, yeah. And it was with a certain character. Do you remember the character's name?
I know the actress's name.
The character's name is Donna Noble. And where we left off was, obviously it was after we lost Rose. And the Doctor was sort of moping around, but then he got thrown straight into the action. He then had to deal with a big old spider woman and then he murdered all of her children and her.
It's pretty much it, yeah.
Great Christmas special.
Made it snow at the end.
Very festive, very festive. Killed a bunch of spiders and caused genocide, but then, made it snow. And then we left with Donna saying basically, "I'm scared of you. And but please find someone else." Basically passing the buck on to someone else, going like, "I can't be dealing with you, get some other loon." So yeah.
Sorry.
Why would you?
I didn't want to interrupt you, so you can just cut that out on the editing.
I'm not going to. You just look like an animal. I'm gonna keep it in. You look like an animal now, scum. So what do you know? Do you know anything of Season 3 or what the next companion is or anything like that?
No.
Okay, that's good.
No.
That's pretty good. That's good. Well, then we'll leave it at that. Then, do you just want to jump into this?
Yep.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, we're going to leave it there, guys. So we hope you enjoyed this episode. We hope you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side. It's not too bad.
That's all right.
It's all right. Okay. I hate the fact that this is a thing now where it's like, it's all right. Oh, that's terrible. One of these days we'll just do it and just move on really cool like.
I don't know about that.
Nah, you're not cool enough, bitch.
Jesus Christ.
What?
No, before bit this time.
No, there isn't. No, that's a good one. You noticed it. It's
Straight into
it, yeah. First episode of the season. Oh, did you see the actress's name?
No, I wasn't paying
You would pay attention. I didn't either. Smith and Jones. I wasn't either, but until after it had gone. Do you recognise her?
Pearly, what's happening?
It's a nightmare. Because Dad won't listen,
No?
and I'm telling you, Mum is going mental. Swear to God, Martha, this is epic. You've got to.
Do you
I
recognise her?
recognise her, I think.
Yeah.
He can't bring her.
Hold on,
She was in a big Disney show recently.
Which one? The one that you said?
The second one.
They can always give me the money instead.
Yeah, well,
Is he the new companion?
No, why?
Oh, okay. I thought at some point he has a blackmail.
Yeah, that's
companion.
much later on.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. So that one, the first one, Martha, that's to be the new companion. That's Freema Agyeman.
Okay.
The second one, who you were like,
I recognise her.
who is this? She's in a few things, but the most recent thing she's been in, where she's had like a lot of attention, was the Loki series on Disney.
Didn't watch them.
Well, then you should suck your mother. Which I know is my mother, but fuck you for thinking that.
I can't stop Dad from bringing his girlfriend. Hold on, that's Dad. I'll call you back.
Was that sound on every phone? That.
No. I think it's like a bling bling to let you know there's a call incoming. But I don't remember the phone ever doing that.
Alright.
My phone never did that, I don't think. But then again, I was never that popular.
Leo is my son, and I'm...
Is that Martha? Say hi. Hi, Martha. Hi. Big kiss and lots of love. See you at the party, babe. Now take me shopping, big boy.
Like so. See?
You would just think nutter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, watch it, mate.
I don't know why that's such a rude thing to have. It's so funny.
And salad every night for the past week, contrary to my instructions. Salt deficiency, that's all. Simple, honest salt.
I mean, after that, you just literally just stick with salad, but just then throw so much salt on top of it. It's so healthy.
To be fair, I really like salty, like cucumber and lettuce.
Oh,
and
it's so
stuff
good,
like
isn't it?
that.
Because you know what,
so
it's that I do that as well. I love a bit of cucumber with salt on it. It's just that I don't know. It's that watery feel to it. I don't know.
I don't know what it is. It's just nice.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone else goes. It's just like a Kelly trait that we've got and it's
maybe.
passed down from generations. We like salty lettuce. I like how empty the corridors are in this. Like I said, like it's definitely not like that.
Still a bit, you know, passes, and I grow ever more.
Mention of a brother?
Miss Jones.
Not anymore.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he's got 2 hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trouble locating the harvest.
Remember last time you forgot about that.
I don't know.
Benjamin Franklin.
Correct.
My mate Ben, that was a day and a half. I got rope burns off that kite, and then I got soaked.
Quite.
And then I got electrocuted.
Moving on. I think perhaps a visit from psychiatric. Next, we have
Do you know with that guy there? There's something about him, that main doctor, right? And it's only specific to certain people I find. But you know, people have like a receding hairline, so their hair just has to side perfectly. People have that, and that's grand. I don't think of it. But with certain people like him, with that style hair in his face, throughout when he was talking, I really just wanted someone to slap his head. I don't know. It's just for me. They have some people have slappable heads, and that was one of them.
Didn't really take notice.
Why is everyone fussing about rain?
It's going up.
The rain is going up.
That's weird. But how could she see it from there? Like from that far out.
I feel like you'd be able to tell if it was going upwards.
I don't know.
It's dark.
We're on the moon.
It's proof they're on the moon.
I feel like these are quite tame reactions to being on the moon. Okay,
I
here
don't
we
know.
go.
They would. This is it. There would already be cults forming by this point. It's sort of like praising to the god like that have made it happen.
For a hospital full of sick people, they seem to be fine now, just running
A
about.
lot of people fakers, hypochondriacs, all that sort of stuff, getting outed just because they think they're on the moon now.
See, it's really real. Hold on.
I'd hope the moon was real.
Lose all the air.
It's
They're
cheese.
not exactly airtight. If the air was going to get sucked out, it would have happened straight away, but it didn't. So how come?
Very good point.
He's got a very good point there.
What was your name?
Martha?
How are we still breathing?
Well, it can't be.
Well, obviously we are, so don't waste my time. Martha, is there a balcony on this floor of a... It's going out.
Okay,
We might die.
we might not.
I like her.
Yeah, that's a.
Not her, she'd hold us up.
Aww.
Oh, bless her. I mean, that's a. That's firstly, that's the medical practitioner point of view. Is like a, but might not. Let's play. Like, that's very much a doctor's point of view. I guess let's push the boundaries. Also, how savage that is. It's like a, you actually are gonna hold us behind. You stay here and cry. It's
That is
cutthroat.
quite bad.
It is. It is cutthroat.
I've got a party tonight. It's 21st. It's beautiful. How many people want to go to the moon? And
Isn't there
here
like
we are.
low gravity
Standing
on the moon?
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things you should be questioning right now.
I had a cousin, Adiola. She worked at Canary Wharf. She never came home.
So, the Battle of Canary Wharf. That's what the whole episode with the Cybermen versus the Daleks is.
Okay.
Do you remember in the episode the people that were working together that were going off in secret to have a snog
Yeah.
played by her?
Oh.
So that was their way of being able to cover the fact that she was an actress in the previous episode.
Oh, right.
She was her
okay.
cousin. Spitting image of comments. I'll be questioning the dad, to be honest.
Shagger, yes I am. Do I look like Shagger? Yes I am. Am I Shagger? Yes I am.
Who's there?
I promise you, Mr. Smith, we will find a way out. We can travel to the moon, then we can travel back.
I'm the doctor.
Me too, if I ever pass my exams. What is it then, Dr. Smith? What people call you the doctor?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. As far as I'm concerned, you've got to earn that title.
Ooh. Like that.
Let's start then. Let's have a look.
Mm-hmm.
Force field. Keeping the air in.
Oh.
But if that's like a bubble sealing us in, that means this is the only air we've got. What happens when it runs out?
How many people in this hospital?
God, she's actually really good, isn't she?
1,000?
1,000 people.
What?
This is music. It's like Indiana Jones.
I mean,
Okay, something like that then. Jesus Christ.
okay. You saw I was about to freak on you. Good for you. Apparently everyone's taken 5 minutes. Everyone's cool now. Just so happened to have his binoculars.
This is a big entrance.
I was literally about to say, they're really giving us time for this entrance. Like, it was just, yeah, they really wanted to long it out.
Aliens.
Have they just loaded them in the biker suits? No.
Nah. Kind of. They kind of look like it from far, but get what you mean. Because it looks like they're wearing helmets and it kind of looks like leather.
Mr. Stoker?
In the sky, I can see my daughter. She's still in university. I am never going to see her again.
But I need help, Mr. Stoker.
Have you not stopped looking at his head since?
I think you can.
No, I actually haven't.
Okay. I've been
What are you two
licking my lips at the idea of slapping his head.
Bloody hell!
I feel like it's more a stick a plunger on his head, on the top of his head, than a slap.
Because I'm so very good at absorbing all those Michelin star sauces. Oh, I'm a survivor, Mr. Stoker.
Oh, that's a bit harsh.
Why?
Just talking about how he's never going to see his daughter again, and she sucks the blood out of him with a
Oh,
straw.
fuck them kids! What?
Did you see that one holding the door open for
Yeah.
them?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, exactly. I hold it open. Maybe it'll spare my life. Expecting that?
No, but I recognise these, I think.
We are. I'm sorry, don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I was just trying to help. I'm sorry.
Language assimilated. Designation Earth English. You will be catalogued.
Very good technology he's got there.
Category human.
Oh, look down there. You got a little shop. I like a little shop.
What'd you do? Are we trespassing on the moon or something?
No, but I like that. Good thinking. No, I wish it were that simple.
He's working out if she's worthy. Look at him.
Means we're after something non-human, which is.
Don't be ridiculous. Stop looking at me like
Identify humans and find the transgressor. Find it.
They're kind of cute.
Yeah, in a I'm fighting for my life kind of way.
Yeah.
Sort of
But like,
like,
if they started like doing that all to me, I'd probably like get a touch their face like that, you
Yeah.
know, when he says trophies.
imagine someone trying to like take off their horn.
Start hanging out of it.
Yeah.
Or do that.
Crime. Charge physical assault. Plea guilty. Sentence execution.
Interplanetary thugs, like you said.
Swift.
They don't fuck around.
Jadoon platoon upon the moon. Just travelling past, I swear. I was just wondering. I wasn't. If I can find this thing first. Oh! See, they're thick! Jadoon are thick.
They're thick boys.
Records. Oh, that's clever.
He's really messing with his hair this episode. Look at
Yeah.
that. Somehow it always falls into good place, but there was just like bedhead. Shut up. People hold hands. It's a thing. It's such. Well, God.
I was going to say she's faster to give it to her.
Well, yeah, she's keeping up. What I was actually going to say is there's things that infuriate me a lot in television and film, and one of them is that when there's a running scene and people aren't actually running, I fucking despise it.
And
not actually running. That's a lot. That's a brisk jog.
yeah.
I hate it. I know that people are like, well, how are you going to film it like that? Get out again. Get a moped in that corridor. And you can't hear anything anyway. You can add it on afterwards, the sounds.
Yeah.
Like, it's just make them actually sprint. Make it look real. It just winds me up. But they actually, again, like he did with the whole entrance to do with the, where they're coming in with the spaceship, they gave it time. They were really just letting them run there. Like,
Yeah.
run. Like, sort of like, that's still going on. Look at them. More
I
corridors.
thought what you were going to say was every shot there, well, not every shot, when it cut to the next shot, one was in front of the other.
Was it?
I think so. Like when they came around corners there, she was in front of him.
And then he was in front of it. Yeah, okay, I didn't notice that.
I think maybe I was making that up.
It's getting needed a bit of time to read the operator's manual. Think how thick that bloody manual was as well.
Just gassed.
I mean, she did get, but like that was the only yellow button there. Everything was. Everything, like, you would think that's the one to use.
Nah, it's only Röntgen radiation. Play with Röntgen bricks in the nursery. It's safe for you to come out. I've absorbed it all.
Woods, that was nuts.
So what is that thing? Where is it
Also, I want to point out is that he just straight up murdered that little thing.
Yeah.
Just want to point out there. And he's going to give it a good season. He just straight up murdered it.
Planets of Virax.
It's just a slab. They're called slabs. Basic slave drones, see? Solid leather all the way through. Someone has got one hell of a fetish.
Still, but it's. I mean, it's still living, surely. It can't. Like, I know it's saying it's leather all the way through, but it's still living, right? Because it's still. As far
It's
as
a drone, though.
But could it be a living drone? Well, maybe you're right. Maybe I've judged him. Maybe that's why he felt good killing him.
She was one of the patients, but
Well,
She wasn't drinking blood, she was assimilating it.
I would pull my hair out if I hung out with him.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
figuring stuff out in his head going, no, it can't be.
you
No.
would honestly, you probably have to bring a book with you everywhere when he's having his little moments. Just sort of then take out, sit down, let me know when you're ready. Sort of
Yeah.
situation.
So she's took his blood to seem human.
To mimic the biology, she'll register as human.
I already said that.
Sure that you do. Come on!
I mean, it was kind of given.
No. That was a crisp one.
Very crisp. The other ones weren't as crisp.
haven't you got backup? You must have a partner or something.
Humans, we're stuck on the moon, running out of air with Jadoon and a blood-sucking criminal. You're asking personal questions.
I mean, it's. I mean, she's also asking for backup.
Non-human.
Oh my god, you really? How much oxygen is there?
Not enough for all these people. We're gonna run out.
How are you feeling? You alright?
I'm running on adrenaline.
Welcome to my world.
What did you do?
Great big love.
It's them running around. They're breathing in all
Oh, of
the
course, yeah,
oxygen.
little breath hoggers, air hoggers.
Drained him dry. Every last drop.
Maybe he should go to Florida, get himself a tan.
Hiding.
I mean, wasn't needed. He's supposed to be a
No,
doctor.
respect.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a doctor. You should be literally probably just kicking his head in more than anything.
What?
Gotta hold them up.
How do I do that?
Just forgive me for this. It could save 1,000 lives. It means nothing. Honestly, nothing.
That was nothing.
He did say he was nothing. Are you okay there, buddy? I mean, he doesn't help this situation. But
No.
he did say it was nothing, though. He did say it was nothing.
Give him from my bunions, look. The good treatment the nurses were lovely. I said to my wife, I said,
What are you?
Do you see now? Have you seen now why he's done it?
machine thing, is it supposed to be making that noise?
Slow them down.
But isn't that a
So put her in danger and kiss her.
like a ginormous sort of a magnet? I did magnetic.
He likes to toe the line between bad boy and good boy.
A magnet with its setting
What?
now in
What'd you
freeze.
say?
He likes to toe the line between bad boy and good boy.
Ooh, that's a bit strong. Isn't it? I did geography GCSE. I passed that one. Doesn't that distance include the Earth? I spent the past 15 years working as a postman, hence the bunion. Why would you do that?
With everyone dead that you do.
Talking like you're some sort of an alien.
Quite so.
No.
Oh, yes.
You're joshing me.
I am not.
With an alien? In hospital? Well, you're welcome to come home and meet the wife. Keep me on. We can have cake.
God, these slabs are real powerful, aren't they? Kicking in doors, nearly breaking them in half.
But if it's
Continue the search. You will need this.
What's that for?
Compensation.
The doctor's blood.
Go ahead, mind. Scan all you like.
Non-human.
What?
Confirm analysis.
Oh, but it's a mistake, surely.
Also, I think she's grabbed the rhino's weapon instruments and they haven't broken her in half.
Yeah.
Asmodor, charged with the crime of murdering the child princess of Pantravol Regency 9.
Well, she deserved it. Those pink cheeks and was begging for the bite of a plasma ball.
Then you
She's
confess.
literally gone out swinging, hasn't she?
Proud of it.
Yeah, she just doubled down.
Exactly. Yeah, she was like, "Oh, you've caught me. Fuck yous, all yous." There goes the slab.
Because you're gonna burn with me. Burn in hell.
That was so cap.
Case closed.
And to be fair, I kind of like them.
Yeah, they're good aliens. They just know they've done the thing. They're not just fucking off. I mean, they're letting everyone die.
It's not their problem, though. is it?
Yeah, I think they've got a job to do. They're just a working man. You know, working men and women. Actually, don't know if they're actually gendered.
Wait, is she gonna kiss him and bring him back to life? Because he kissed it.
Well, no. Hair. Does that count? She did it. She took a tongue in there while she was doing it, but she did it.
She did something.
This get out of jail free card. That's what that is. I mean, that was quite simple, that wasn't it? I mean, he could have left her behind, and he would have got to do where he's got to go quicker.
Yeah, but he just wants to use her.
For
Anything he wants.
fucking hell, I thought you meant for a medical expertise. You're just being a creep, like him. No. Cheers, lads. Great job. Imagine they're in there going, "Yeah, we did it!" Woo!
It's raining on the moon.
Do you reckon it could rain on the moon?
No, no atmosphere.
No?
No. I
Didn't
mean,
know that.
I think, yeah. I don't know if there's actually been. I don't know if there's been actually water found on the moon. I don't think so.
It can rain on Mars, can't it?
Well, they found life, and I think they have found water, so they can do that. I think it's Mars, but I don't think you can on the moon. I don't think there's been anything like that on the moon.
Told them you can't do that.
That's it. You're an absolute hero. Don't care what anyone says. Hero.
What's so weird? Because they've closed up all the roads. There's thousands of people trying to get in. God, they've been a mess. But what happened? I mean, what really happened?
He's just mirrored as you're doing. He's just like, right, my job's done. Let's go. He's just in there high five himself. Yeah, come on, woo!
Kissed and led another girl on. It's cool.
And it all just proves Mr. Saxon right. We're not alone in the universe. There's life out there. Wild and extraordinary.
That's still the same Doctor, isn't it? He's made himself the main character
Yeah.
of this show. I love that for him.
No, I did not. I said orange.
The woman is disrespecting me.
Since when did you watch the news? You can't handle quiz mania. I know you started it. She did. I heard her.
I'm putting my foot down. Putting my
Family's a shit show. That wasn't creepy at all.
I'm a Time Lord.
Right. Not compass at all. I've got exams. I've got things to do. I have to go into town first thing to pay the rent. Got my family going mad.
If it helps, I can travel in time as well.
Get out of here. Come on now, that is going too far. But hold on, if you could see me this
I mean, that wasn't very convincing. He could have just.
No, it wasn't. No, he
had a
could.
time
Yeah,
there.
could have. Yeah. He also, but although at the same time, he just made a ship move in front of her as well. So
Yeah.
I can imagine that helped convince her as well.
not to go into work.
Crossing into established events is strictly forbidden, except for cheap tricks.
And that's your spaceship. No. But it's just a box. It's bigger on the inside.
Friend of mine. Rose, her name was Rose. And we were together. Anyway, not that you're replacing her.
Never said I was.
Just one trip to say thanks. You get one trip, then back home. I'd rather be on my own.
All right, you little bitch.
And then travel all the way across the universe just to ask me on a date.
Stop.
For the record, I'm not remotely interested. I only go for humans.
Good. Well then.
Do you believe her?
Down the gravitic anomalizer. Fire up the helmet regulator. And finally.
Who wouldn't go for the Doctor?
I mean, yeah. Yeah. Should I watch? Yeah. Sit down, fucking watch.
I think I know when it's going back in time to.
No, you don't. Fuck you.
Alright there, guys. That was our reaction to
Josh
season
used
3.
Josh used to
episode
do that all
1.
the time. Josh used to do that all the time, and he used to literally, I wanted to stab him. Right. Do you actually want to do the intro this time?
No, go on. It's your channel.
I just needed to hear that. Thank you. Hi there, guys. Oh, no, I've done the intro. No, I'm shit. And that, guys, was our reaction to season 3, episode 1 of Doctor Who. The title was, I cannot remember the bloody title of it now. I am terrible at my job. Smith and Jones. So, what do you think? An intro back into Doctor Who into the actual season.
I really liked it.
Yeah,
I thought it was a good one.
Introduction into also having a new companion. How did well? Let's start off there. What did you think of Martha?
Thought she was cool.
She was she? Do you know what? It's good. It's interesting to go from Rose, who was a sort of like, what's going on? Is this that? To this one again. She's still inquisitive, but
Yeah.
she's a
Bit
doctor.
more weight about
She's
her.
got more about her. She's not from. Again, don't worry. It's not saying like she's not from a working class background, but Rose was very working class. Whereas this one is. Whereas Martha, she's built herself up into learning how to become a doctor. So I don't know. Just she's maybe more attuned to certain things. But it's she sort of like was catching on a lot more quicker than Rose sort of did probably at the start. Yeah. So you like her? You thought?
Yeah, I just thought she was cool, to be honest. I don't know how to explain it. Like, she's smart but not nerdy.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So not nerdy. She had funny moments, but that's not necessarily like cracking jokes. But she had
Banter.
Had banter. Yeah. But yeah, what do you think of their relationship with each other so far? So obviously it's a little bit already. It's all over the place. It was patient, followed by then companion, followed by then a kiss, which was then like a. Right, I'm leaving to then fucking hell, bye, and then suddenly, oh yeah, do you want to come travelling with me? But only one time! Yeah, so how was that roller coaster of a relationship for you in this episode?
I don't know. I just kind of enjoyed it, to be honest. I reckon the Doctor's just still hurt, I guess, from losing Rose, so he's a bit
Yeah.
all over the place in a way.
Yeah.
So, but I'd say it'll straighten up in a few episodes or whatever.
It's plausible. It's plausible. I mean, the kiss. It was. Again, I watched the series over and over again, but I tend to. There's certain series and episodes I tend to skip much more, and I will say that I will normally tend to watch post Tennant's ones more than I would watch 10's ones these days, because that's my favourite era. It's post 10, but before 13, which is Whittaker. So that's personally me, my favorite era. But is that I tend to sometimes I feel like even though I'm watching, I've seen it, I know what's going to happen, but sometimes these little moments I forget or I misread or I have a different reaction to now. So when that kiss happened, I remember the time being like, last time I watched it, I was like, for fuck's sake. Whereas this time I was like, right, okay, so he's doing it for like obviously a transfusion of like sort of like cells, so that then it pops up there. But also it then sort of just adds fuel to the fire of why the Doctor's a bastard in a lot of people's eyes.
Well, I was only taking the piss. I know what he was doing it for.
Yeah. But like, as in like, but again, he was doing it for scientific reasons. But again, he did it to save everyone's lives. Which but again, straight away, it's like she was like oh, that meant nothing, and it's like, so you can sort of see there, like even when she was there, like, I'm not actually remotely interested. You're like, okay, you're a liar, that sort of thing. But I think I appreciate Martha more this first, and I'm interested to see this season as well with Martha as a character, because for me, and I'll tell you this now, the actress Freema Agyeman, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, I can never know where I stand with her acting, because sometimes this season I'll be like, that's great, that's fantastic. Then sometimes I'll be like, are you sure you delivered that okay? And then sometimes I'm like, what is she doing? But then I'll see her in another show where she's doing like a completely different character, doing an American accent. I'm like, she's doing great. So I'm interested to see how I see her more this season after Meg.
To be fair, that's probably not her fault then. If it's being presented badly, but she's doing good in other things, then...
Well, so I mean, is that I'm interested, so I'm interested to see how I'll see her more this season, this time watching around with you. I mean, yeah, as for their relationship, obviously you're getting bits and pieces of it. You're not getting too much of their relationship just yet. So it's only the first episode, but you can probably see that, again, like you say, he's still hung up at Rose, and he is trying to just keep her kind of at arm's length. Like, one journey, that's it, then I'm dropping you off, that sort of thing. It was only a kiss, that sort of stuff. So, but yeah, so that's for that. What do you think of the Doctor this episode then? Because he was a little bit more different this episode. Again, he was a bit savage. He was undercover, then he wasn't undercover, then he was shaking radiation out of his fucking foot. And then he pretended to be, like human, to then getting his blood sucked. It was a whole thing. So what do you think of him this episode? It was different, I think, this episode than his other episodes normally.
I reckon he was more of a nutcase, and then you could tell he was like picking up on things that Martha was saying. Yeah. And I think the reason he was acting like such a nutter was because he wanted to be as extreme as possible to see how she reacted to that.
Okay, so try to push her to the extremes and be like, sort of like, all right, okay, if we push her to this, then maybe she might be cool about this sort of stuff.
Which also, I just thought of then, was that if she didn't give him that CPR or whatever and brought him back to life, everyone would have just died.
Yeah.
So he just completely trusted her to have the wit to bring him back to life, basically.
A doctor will always trust another doctor. So, I mean, it's you're right in thinking that he put a lot of hope on her doing that. I guess he also he didn't really, after he came back to life, obviously he was to stop the thing, so he didn't necessarily kind of know what he knew he had to get her caught, so he didn't necessarily know what she was doing before he got herself caught. It was only once he was caught, it was like, oh shit, this is what you're doing for this reason, that reason. But yeah, so I guess his idea was that he was going to help her get caught, and then Judoon would then return them. But in his time, she was also looking to destroy everything. But again, it was just like it's over sort of thing. But as for the Judoon, cool. They're cool alien. Again, they are just a militia. They're a private militia. their guns for hire, and they were just sort of rocking up. Again, the effects, the makeup. Again, I like the fact they haven't done it so that their mouth moves completely with as if they're talking, because you won't be able to do that anyway. But I like that effect. But again, they've put a lot of work into the sort of the makeup and the costume and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
But yeah, they're great. They're great looking effects. But they're right. Throughout this, I was like, they're so stupid. But even Doctor said in the get-go was like, they're stupid, and I was like, I kept on keeping my mind myself. Like, you know, something I will say this now before we go to get. But actually, we're sticking with the Jadoon. So, is there anything in particular you want to speak about the Jadoon, or?
No, I liked that. For the first episode, they chose the Jadoon, just some international.
Mercs for hire, alien mercenaries,
mercenaries,
yeah.
Because it's a lot more sort of chill, and I know we had the other one, that was sucking blood, but it's for the first episode is more of a focus on them two to introduce her. So it's not just some crazy like alien that all the
that distracted from the alien. It was like that happened in the background whilst they were then still working together. So you got the I get what you mean. I mean, I think any sort of like a mercs for hire, any sort of like that, I always find I enjoy that sort of stuff. But yeah, I do like these ones as well. Again, they're very logical, very to the point. They've come to finish they've come to do their mission. They finished their mission. They're literally going like, this is this the assault. What's the charge? This, right. What's the verdict? Guilty. What's the thing? Death, execution, bam. And then it's like, so I do like their whole sort of thing. I think that as far as their technology has gone, I find it funny that they're able to scan everything and go, yes, done you. Yeah, like scan it, all this stuff. With the laser, firstly, the laser guns took ages to like sort of like shoot them. You know, when they run away, then
but then it disintegrated them straight away.
Yeah, exactly. But they're that. So I think they can update that. But I like how they had so much technology to do what they've done. And then it was just like right, you're human. What do I do? Sharpie! Yeah. It's just like, it's just so silly. Something that, again, that was winding me up as well is that I can maybe forgive him if there was an explanation, but the Jadoon, okay, firstly they were using I think it was they used some form of transmission to attack them. That's what they used the rain was for. They're able to move them to the moon. The force field kept the air in, which is why they were people. I get that bit. I'll accept that. If they ripped the entire hospital out of the ground, where's the electricity come from?
The force field
is
electromagnetic, and the magnesium fields of strength from the waves.
I wish I had an air horn just to fucking blow in your fucking face. No, but you get what I mean. It's like something like that. If they were able to do the air, and I was like, when I remember it happened, I was like, I know there's a reason behind the air. I was like that, but straight away when I moved, I was like, how are they getting electricity? Did they mention the reason why? And they didn't. Otherwise, I would have been like, that's the reason.
No, I know
why.
The things that was creating the static, the Jadoon put them in the hospital. That's why he was checking it out. So that's why that was able to.
That was atmospheric disturbance.
No, that was creating the static, which is why she was able to plug them in, and that was creating that huge like static in the thing.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm right. Someone in the comments will tell you.
Now, if anyone has the actual reasoning behind it, comments. But also,
that is actually it.
Shut your mouth. Anyway, but that's what I mean. Is that? But it's like the air when they get. So how have they got electricity? If they've cut out all the cables on the ground, also then it's then gone back to the thing. Have they repaired the cables as well? Have they repaired the water pipes? You have no answer to this, do you? I don't expect you to. I don't. But there's something in my head. I was like, oh. I was hoping you would say it, but then at the same time, I didn't want you to say it in case it then had to then be like.
Oh, I completely gave up on logic.
I was about to say, in case I had to be like, where's the just forget logic, even though in my head it was like burning me inside. But what do you think about the fact that again it was the fact they moved them to the moon? I'm not editing out, so just continue because I don't edit out this stuff. So continue. So, what do you think of the being on the moon?
I thought it was quite cool. That He said at the start, didn't he?
It's like it's a neutral ground
Yeah.
because they have no jurisdiction on Earth. I love that as well. I think that's
That was
brilliant
cool.
that they have no, because Earth haven't got any jurisdiction over the moon, so that's why it's a neutral ground. I think that's brilliant. I really enjoy that. But yeah, I thought that was quality. I really enjoyed that. I mean, and also briefly, like obviously because we know we've got stuff to do, all that sort of stuff. So I'll keep this one a little bit more brief. But we've talked about the Doctor, talked about Martha, we talked about the Jadoon. We didn't really talk about the Bloodsucker. What do you think of her? Her sort of really weird, campy way of dying, but also her sort of whole thing where she is just on the run because she sucks someone else's blood, and then she was out there just feasting upon everyone. Did you think much of that character? I just find it weird. I would have preferred a character if it was that they had a more alien looking straw, because otherwise it looked like one of those plastic straws that if you went like that, it just bent straight away. That annoyed me.
Didn't actually take much notice of the straw, which is weird. I feel like
Yeah.
I usually would.
Yeah.
I'd
What if it
probably
was
take the piss out of it.
what if it was a silly straw, like one that were curved? That would be
That would
funny.
be better,
That would be
actually.
funny. That would actually be so much better. I'd love that one. But yeah, did you think much of that character? Again, it was just like a. I mean, the slabs as well. The slabs were just there to just be killed when they needed to. And briefly, let's talk about Martha's family. An absolute shit show. So Dad left the mother for a younger model, let's say, and it's just causing an absolute wreck.
I think the mother's in the right, to be honest.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously, but again, you know, you can't really, well, she said, you took my husband away, but she was like, I was groomed, or she didn't say groomed. What did she say again? She
Seduced.
said seduced. It's completely two different things. But yeah, you know, look, I don't know where her age is, so anyway. But yeah, so, it was so you're definitely on the wife's side.
Yeah.
The mother's side, sorry. But yeah, so it's a bit absolute shit show of a family. like all the kids kind of have their heads screwed on, but they're still a pair of it all, which is a shame. Now, was there anything from this episode that stood out to you? Your favorite part, least favorite part, or anything else?
Just stood out to me. Nothing special about it. It's just when the Jadoon came in, and he started like rhyming, saying
Is
Is that their language?
That's
or
their
something?
language, yeah. That's their language.
Okay.
So that's why they assimilated the guy's language,
Yeah.
so they can then speak it. That's their one. Go. Yeah, that's their language, yeah. Yeah, was that the only thing that stood out?
Well, obviously other things as well,
Yeah,
but
but
that
that's
one
what-
I was just like,
Yeah, that's a Jadoon. Like, yeah, I love the whole. Was it the platoon of Jadoon on the moon? I love that the doctor that said that. Right, so again, I think overall we'll leave it there because we've got shit to do. I'm starving. So as for where you're at this season, then is there anything in particular you would like from this season? You'd like to see, where places they go, anything like again, you don't know what's in the season. So is there anything you would want to see that's possibly different, or you'd want to see again, or whether
I'd say
that's characters, villains, heroes, anything like that? Or...
yeah, more different villains or different like aliens.
Yeah.
Instead of like the same ones that's being like reused.
Mm-hmm.
Probably go into more places as well. Like I remember in sort of instead of all like going back in time.
Yeah.
Like when they went to, I know New Earth.
New Earth,
future,
yeah.
but still it's like something different. And then where else have they gone?
Well, as in with Tennant's Doctor and Rose.
Yeah.
They went to Scotland with the werewolf. They then went New Earth. They went with the Idiot's Lantern with the TV. So they're then like in 1950 something, I think that was.
Yeah, but what about different like planets?
Planets wise, I don't think they have been to many different planets. Trying to think of the episodes now. Look away.
What's the one actually that was
So you have here. So you had
Doctor.
So you had the first one. Oh, Eccleston. So Eccleston was someone's.
They went to the spaceship, wasn't it, with Big Brother?
Yeah. So you had they had Satellite 9, Satellite 5, Satellite 9. I can't remember now which one that is. Yeah. So that one was more. because then he also then with the ghosts with Charles Dickens. He then also had we had Slitheen in London. He then had things happening in Slitheen and Cardiff. He had during the Blitz as well. That's when we met Captain Jack as well. So yeah, so you had different ones here. So this one, you said these ones here. You're looking here. So you had the Impossible Planet, yeah, and Satan's Pit. So different planet set, God knows, far in the future. Then you had Parallel Worlds. So yeah, so you have this. So you're thinking more that you would interested in seeing
different planets.
Different planets, regardless of whether they're in the future or the past. You want to see different planets,
Yeah.
different species. Okay. And if you were, let's say, for example, to pick one alien to see again this season, if you were to, or alien or villain or anything like that, is there a specific one you would like to see?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm not mad about any of them coming up, but
Yeah.
nothing. I'm just trying to think. What, maybe the the spider woman.
The Arachnos.
Yeah.
The Arachnos, God, I don't know. She's probably still on the Doctor's foot after he stamped on her.
Other than that, then we have the Cybermen, the Daleks.
Yeah, so you got those. Yeah, well, again, going off of the, it doesn't have to be one that's like a main event. It's like, look at this here. So you had to do with the Krillitine, which again was the one to do with like the little ones in the school, the vampire-looking ones. The girl in the fireplace. You had the clockwork people, Cybermen. The face-eating, I can't remember the one with to do with the face-eater, Idiot's Lantern. What was it called again? The Voice? No. The Wire episode called. Then you have Satan. You had the Absorbaloff, which we'll never do. Fear Her. We'll have the Scribble. I can't remember what they were called again. They're aliens were called. I can't remember again. Cybermen.
Yeah, nothing really.
And then season 1, then again, you had Dalek. You had Lady Cassandra, but again, obviously we saw what happened to her in the end. The things that appeared when you changed time, the ones that end up beating you.
Yeah.
Daleks, Slitheen. Yeah. So I mean, is there nothing's jumping out at you?
No, nothing.
That's fair enough. Well, that's good. Well, you said you want to see more different aliens and different planets, like rather than not necessarily time travel, but you're looking forward to more space travel, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's absolutely fair enough.
And I want another beautiful one, like
I don't know where you're going from here. Are you on about episode?
Madame Pompadour.
Madame de Pompadour. Oh, do you mean the girl of the fireplace? Is it a
Yeah,
beautiful
thank you.
episode or beautiful
beautiful.
actress or character? Because we know
Both works.
Yeah, both works. We know we saw the portraits in real life. How she was the side piece of the king. She had some dirt on him. That's all I'm saying. But in the show, yeah, she was lovely. She's lovely looking, and again, great episode. Yeah,
I want an episode like that.
As in where you're like, it is great.
Yeah.
Well, again, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Well, I won't ruin anything for you. But yeah, so we'll leave it there, I guess. So thank you guys for watching. So if you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think of this episode when it first came out? Was Martha your favourite companion? What do you think of the Jadoon? What do you think the whole space, moon sort of thing? What you didn't like, what you did like, their relationship in this episode. What do you think the whole thing to do with the the electricity, how they got that from, Anyway, anything like that, comment down below, let us know. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. There's other videos around here. Obviously, I reacted to Doctor Who with him doing this. I also reacted to new episodes. They're on there, the 60th anniversary and Shooty's first episode. I also do reactions to other shows like The Witcher, Gen V, The Boys, things like that. I also do reactions to the Star Wars shows and as well as also Marvel shows. I react to all those. I also reacted to MCU with my mate Josh. He hadn't seen any of the films, so we did the MCU Phase 1 to 3, the Infinity Saga. They're all up there. So if anything like that sounds like it takes your fancy, guys, have a look around, subscribe, like, notification about all that jazz. But thank you again for watching, and we'll see you out there.
I think I got.
Don't comment!